Hello everybody and welcome to VFR. Today we are here in Southern California doing a little shakedown of the Cessna 414 from FlySimware. You know, this is rapidly becoming a twin Cessna channel, and that's alright. Today we're going to be in November 5 Alpha Mike, a Cessna 414, and we're going to be doing a quick flight down to San Diego Montgomery Gibbs Field. So thank you all for coming along. If you're just joining us, we are going to be on VATSIM tonight, doing some fun. We got should have lots of ATC in the Southern California area. They're doing some kind of a event, although I don't see Center online, but lots of local towers. So we've got I don't think we have MYF Tower, but we do have San Diego. We've got Long Beach. We got LAX. We're up here at Van Nuys with actually we're the only departure at the moment. It looks like it, but LAX controls online now. So we got some action going on, and this is gonna be kind of a shakedown flight. We're gonna take out. I haven't messed with the GTN 750. I got this plane earlier this week. That's been good fun. I've been enjoying it, flying a little bit bigger of a twin Cessna. Definitely been good. So let's go ahead and get started up. I have filed our flight plan down to San Diego. And if we pull it up here, I guess we don't have it here yet. Getting the live map and just getting everything set up. We got to get Navigraph up too. All right, so let's go in and get SimBrief, or not SimBrief. Let's get SkyVector. I have an ACARS, which I really shouldn't have because but we can say we have ForeFlight or something. That's fine. Let's see what we got. We've been cleared. Victor, so we're at Van Nuys. We've been cleared. Victor 186, Haley, Victor 66. To Mike Zulu Bravo VOR. I can't copy paste off of that. That's fine. We are at KV and Y November Victor November Yankee, and we're heading down to Mike Yankee Foxtrot. Should be about a 45-minute flight, if that. We're going route today, Victor 186. I'm getting beeped again. 186, Healy, B66. Mike Zulu Bravo VOR. And that gives us this. We're going to turn off all these TFRs. VIP TFR, VIP TFR. I don't need to see all that. Not that it's not important, but... looks like good weather today, actually, which is not been the norm in Southern California recently, or in California in general. New departure frequency offline Unicom 122.8. Because I guess LA is not covering it, but we'll hang out. So yeah, we're gonna do a couple of these. We might do a round trip back up to San Diego after this, but it's just a good time to get on with a lot of SoCal action. It is an event. They had it set for 23:59 Zulu, which okay, I'm right. Time just changed here, so we're now an hour earlier, but Zulu time stays the same. So while streams always start at 23:59 Zulu, I get almost Eastern Standard Time, daylight time, we start at 2300, which comes out to a 7 o'clock Eastern, U.S. So fun with time zones. But let's get some ATC going. That's what you guys are here for, right? Sarin, welcome aboard. And Chris left us a note. He said we pulled the trigger on the 414. He's been talking it up quite a bit, and I will say that the engine sounds have been quite good. I've been enjoying it quite a lot. But it's a different experience from the 310 while also being familiar enough to be dangerous. We're looking for Van Nuys ATIS 12755. Oh, I need avionics. I need batteries on. There's a lot of things we need to do. Let's get battery on. And we'll just turn the avionics on for the moment. Loading up, we're just going to take some sightseers. We'll take 2 people and a couple of bags. Not very much, and we'll take half fuel is fine. We're within weight and balance. So that's all good. This is going to be kind of more of a practice flight and sightseeing flight for us. We'll take pitot covers off.
Flight 1 Zulu. Wind 250 at 4. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3,700. Temperature 21. 2.10. Altimeter 3003. ILSV runway 16 right approach in use. Landing and departing runways 16 left, 16 right. Notices to air mission. Van Nuys VOR out of service. Van Nuys DME out of service. Read my call runway hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet.
Got Juliet.
Van Nuys Airport 8 is information Juliet 2251 Zulu. Wind 250 at 4. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3,700. Temperature 21. 2.10. Altimeter 3003. ILSV runway 16 right approach in use. Landing and departing runways 16 left, 16 right. Notices to air mission. Van Nuys VOR out of service. Van Nuys DME out of service. Read my call runway hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet.
Alright, and I've messed with the 530 that much, but it's not letting me add an airway, which is not helping. Which is fine, we can go do that manually from the low IFR. We'll get the big ones. And then Mike Zulu Bravo. Mission Bay? Am I making that up? No, I'm not. Look at that. To the Mission Bay VOR.
Las Vegas Tower, Southwest, 1394, requesting descent.
124.85. So that's they're not on frequency. We're going to 121.7 for Van Nuys ground. 121.7. And it looks like, at least when I logged on, we had tower and ground. So we've got a tower and a ground here at Van Nuys. LAX has ground tower and an approach. Orange County, John Wayne is staffed up as well. And we've got a little bit of ATC down in San Francisco. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Maybe that's a premium option that I'm not going to get. And that's okay. So Van Nuys, we'll do this the hard way darts. It's not that long of a route. To Perms. And just because we're in no hurry, it's going to be, so it might be kind of busy. Perms. I'm going to put all this in. I'm going to be a good pilot about it. It's me. Is that, I can't read that chart very well. Hero. So welcome to Button Pushing Simulator 2022. Just programming in the route Puro. And then Adam. So let me get this, let me get everything synced up here real quick. And we're going from KVNY. VMYF. And that'll do it. So then it's Adam AG. This is not tedious at all. Could be worse though. And in fact, I might actually, just to make sure we're not going to run out of power. AG Tiffany. Or really Tiffany. And then the Paradise of VOR. After P, Papa Delta Zulu. And then Nickel. And those are just some of the waypoints on the Victor 186 Airway here in Southern California, in case you were curious. I know this is gripping content, Tanner. Daigle. This might take longer than the flight. Robin. Haley. And then please Mission Bay. Yes, perfect. Then Mission Bay. And then our arrival into nothing. And then we'll look at approaches when we get a little bit closer when we're in the air. Just take a quick dummy check on our map and make sure that's pointing us in the right direction. Well, there's some weirdness between Puro and Beiji. Yeah, that Haley we don't want. That's better. Okay, so we're all set with the flight plan. Let's go ahead and get this airplane fired up. So we've got that on. We're going to turn avionics off for the moment. Props full forward. Props full forward, mixture full rich, and we'll crack the throttles just a bit. We need fuel. Tanks both on. I do really like the door in the back, I don't know why. Kind of like the Vision jet. And we got a big jet over here. We'll go ahead and close that up though. Get rid of tie downs, get rid of the GPU, and get rid of our wheel chocks. So that's all forward. This is good. Let's get magnetos turned on. Boost pumps to low. We got nav light on. Turn the beacon on. Tail flaps are in. Everything else is good. Our props are relatively clear. That's a loud airplane. All right, let's give it a shot. We're gonna prime right. Probably take a minute to spool up, but we're good. Same for the left. So we've got some good engine sounds. That's pretty good. All right, so we're on 121.7. They're saying so delivery is offline. That looks like it's still the case. Did we get 9,000 feet? All right, so we're calling 121.7 here for taxi. And let me just get my chart up real quick, too. Avionics can also come back on. Uh-oh. It didn't like that, and we'll turn pitot heat on. Did I get a squawk code? I did, 47. And we'll go over to altitude. Now, I have noticed that it's got a little ringing that I hear. Similar to the heat blur Vigan in DCS. Just at idle. Once the engines get going, you don't hear it. But there's this, I guess, harmonic sound that I get. IT Fly Guy, welcome aboard. It is a nice plane. I'm enjoying it. I'm a 310 guy by more sim experience. I haven't done a lot of work with the 414. It's just familiar enough for me to get up and going pretty quickly, but it's still different enough. We want nav. Do we have a GPS mode? Let's turn that on. Now, we did get some other instructions, so I'll just read out the clearance real quick. We are November 5, Alpha Mike. We're a 414 Slant Lima, departing Van Nuys for Montgomery Gibbs Field in San Diego. We're Van Nuys, Victor 186, Haley, Victor 66, Mission Bay, VOR, then Montgomery. Altitude 9,000, squawking 4725. And we are heading 160 on departure. Not that it will be controlled, but 160 on departure. And climb maintain 4,000. And I have to actually, I've only flown with the,
Van Nuys ground, citation 1 Zulu Mike, ready for taxi to 16 right.
I've only...
1 Zulu Mike, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha 3 Alpha.
I've only really flown with the other autopilot suite. So we've got 4,000 feet set in here.
Alpha 3 Alpha 1 Zulu Mike.
We'll hand fly for most of it, though. Flight directors are on. I think everything else is good to go. We're just going to swing it on around and get ready to go. Coffee Mike, welcome aboard. Drinking a pour over. Just flew around the UK and sim. You want to fly some more 414 with the improvements? Yeah, I'm not up to date on the development. I know there was a pre-release, or I know there was kind of a beta version, and then this, I believe, is the full. Sorry, sir, or ma'am. We're just going to turn out this way. We are down here off Alpha, and I was gearing up to pull this up on the chart, actually. Don't go out on me. All right, so here we are. This is Van Nuys Airport here in Southern California. We are going to be going here. They've advertised 16 right and 16 left as the departing runways. So we will, we'll take whatever they give us. We can use 16 left, but it's across the runway, and I don't think they're that busy. So we'll plan on 16 right. We'll probably get 16 right via Alpha. If I were a betting man. And then where are we? We're kind of south of the control tower. East side, or west side. I don't really want to call it the GA ramp. But because we might be by the... I mean, we're not up by signature, so we'll probably just leave it out sheepishly. They'll figure it out. All right, we're ready. I think we're ready. One 1.7. And we're twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike.
Van Nuys ground 171 Charlie Delta request taxi VFR to stay in the pattern and remove the information Juliet.
Number 171 Charlie Delta, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha.
16 right via Alpha 171 Charlie Delta.
Anything useful I can put over here? I don't know.
Van Nuys ground, citation 1 to the mic. Should I switch over to tower?
So we've got a little departure rush going. Some other traffic in the area. So thank you all for coming along. If you're just joining us, Eddie, welcome aboard. Good to see you.
Van Nuys ground, citation 1 to the mic. Holding short 16 right. Should I switch over to tower?
Whew. That's unreadable. Van Nuys ground, twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike, ready to taxi. If you can hear us. What's tower anyway? 1193 is what they said? We'll give them a minute to get sorted. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's just bigger. It's noticeably bigger than the 310, which is different, but also not different in certain ways.
Van Nuys ground, November 221 Juliet Alpha is ready to taxi for departure. We're probably gonna head over to LAX.
So ground's figuring out some mic issues. Tower's on 119.3. We're going to be departing. We're on departure. We're flying heading 160. Climb maintain 4,000.
Van Nuys ground, radio check.
I've got you 5x5. I think ground's having mic issues. So thank you all for coming along. If you're just joining us, we are waiting to taxi here in Van Nuys. We're going to go down to San Diego, Montgomery, Gibbs Field. I think we have a scenery installed for that.
Van Nuys ground, should I go over to tower?
But so, you know, I like the kind of this panel is similar in concept to the 310. But you have a lot of funky. I like the funky avionics. I haven't really messed with the 750s. I've been using the suite with the GTN Force 30, and it's been or the 530, and it's been pretty good. I like how it's a little bit. I like how the autopilot is a little bit funky and a little bit different, but a lot of the switchology is the same. So thank you all for coming along. We're just getting ready to depart. We're doing an IFR flight. Sounds like LAX Center's online now. And then we got tower on 119.3. I'm going to tune that on COM2 just to have it. And then can I monitor? I'm using, I don't think it comes with it. I have the PMS GTN 750 free version. You can use the TD.
Van Nuys Tower 171 Charlie Delta. We're holding.
You can use the other one, TFDI, or whatever it is, TDS.
There's no contact from ground. I asked them if I should go over to you.
171 Charlie Delta. Van Nuys Tower, Roger. I will look on that. Are you able to run me 16 left?
We're holding short 16 right, 171 Charlie Delta.
Yeah, Roger, are you able to accept runway 16 left?
Yeah, we can, 171 Charlie
Oh, it does
Delta.
come with it, copy Mike? Okay.
171 Charlie Delta, cross runway 16, right on Charlie. Wind is 2.
So we got a little bit of cloud blowing in.
Make left traffic, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
Alright, cross runway 16 right on Charlie, clear for takeoff, runway 16 left, and we will make left traffic, 171 Charlie Delta.
Van Nuys Tower, this is the number 221 Juliet Alpha. We also have no contact with ground. We'd like to taxi for departure. We're just going to go do some flying.
121 Juliet Delta, Roger, stay by 1 second.
And we're no, I mean, it's about a 45-minute flight down to San Diego, so it's fun to have a little bit of GA traffic for what change. It did look like LA Center got online from VAT. Yeah, so LA Center's online now too, so we should have ATC the whole way.
November 221 Juliet Alpha, can just switch back to ground for a second and see if he answers you. He says he should be there.
Okay, we'll switch back to ground. Delta, or the number 221 Juliet Alpha.
Van Nuys ground, this is November 761 Bravo Fox.
Shadow target after.
Park clearance to Santa Barbara.
BFBC 22, you get stuttering with the TDS. Interesting.
Van Nuys ground, November 221 Juliet Alpha. Would like to request taxi. We're just going to go do some flying.
Two 221 Juliet Alpha, yeah, you still have information there. So runway 16 right, taxi at Bravo Charlie. Hold short runway 16 left.
16 right via Bravo Charlie. We'll hold 6 short of 16 right, you said, right?
Hold short runway 16 left.
Hold short 16 left, Delta 6 or November.
That's true, copy Mike. There's definitely some black magic involved. Van Nuys ground, Twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike, ready to taxi.
Twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike, Van Nuys ground on your 16 right, taxi via Alpha.
16 right via Alpha 5 Alpha Mike. All right, let's do it. And then I'm gonna tune up center because they're gonna be our departure now. 135.55. You're on the old com to 135.55. We'll put them in the hot seat here. Am I going the right way? It's easy to do that at these airports where you just kind of take off and go, and you're like, oh, I've done that. I didn't do it on my first VATSIM flight, but I definitely did it on one of the early ones. I think everyone's done that at some point. They do it. I mean, people have done it in real life too. Just blast off the wrong way. All right, so here we go. We did get some instructions. 160 was our initial heading. We've got that bugged. I'm gonna set the course 1602. Well, no, let me set the course. Yeah, we'll set the course. Okay, let's dummy proof this thing. I'm a little off the taxiway line too because I'm doing 3 things at once. That's pretty good. It does turn a little bit on the ground, which is fun. I'm swerving all over the place. Taxiing here on Alpha. We have Juliet. Wind looks fine. I'm gonna set flaps. We set flaps 15, I believe.
November 221 Juliet Alpha, contact Van Nuys Tower 119.3.
I don't see this one. It might have been a model that failed to load.
221 Juliet Alpha.
I must have some custom scenery in here too. I forget about all the airports I've downloaded. Now let me initialize our fuel totalizer. And let's go over to pounds remaining. Say run 6
ground, radio check.
Alpha Alpha 1.
761 off Bravo Foxtrot, Van Nuys ground up 5x5.
It's a long 5x5. We'll take it all the way down to the
Number
end.
76 from Bravo Foxtrot, we're just looking for a VFR to Santa Barbara.
Number 761 Foxtrot, stand
But we'll set this up to heading, and then we'll just climb 4,000 feet. And pull on up to the old shoreline.
Number 761 Bravo Foxtrot, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 16 right via Alpha for 761 Bravo Foxtrot.
15 Alpha, my contact, Van Nuys Tower 119.3.
Tower 119.3, thanks. 5 my Alpha Mike. A nice tower, Twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike, short of 16 right at Alpha 1.
November 5 Alpha Mike, a nice tower, hold short, me 16 right.
Holding short, 5 Alpha Mike.
412 Tango Whiskey, traffic to Baron, departing prior to arrival, no factor.
There goes the Baron. And do we have an arrival coming in? Is that what I'm hearing? I bet it's the plane. Maybe the plane doing the pattern. That is a... What is it? I can't tell. No flight plan filed, so I don't have any idea. It's 171 Charlie Delta. They do sound pretty good, don't they, Abby? We can even crack a window. What are we getting? That's 42. Yeah, we had a little ATC. So we'll make good time down there.
November 5 Alpha Mike, runway 16 right, line up and wait.
16 right, line up and wait. 5 Alpha Mike. Alright, let's just line up, and we just saw him flying over. I think he's doing touch and goes. Let's go light up everything, all lights on. $160 climbing 4,000.
November 2 Tango Whiskey, kind of ground point 7.
Ah, so they were just an arrival.
Van Nuys Tower radio check.
You're 5x5, November 5 Alpha Mike, on course departure, approved, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff traffic, so 152 left base, runway 16 left.
Runway 16 right, clear for takeoff. Number 5 Alpha Mike.
Number 221 Juliet Alpha, frequency change is approved, have a good day.
Frequency change approved, we'll probably be back with you in about 30 minutes. Thank you very much.
Okay, here we go. We're
171
rolling?
Charlie Delta, the wind 2504, runway 16 left, clear for the option.
So they're doing a touch and go on the other side.
171 Charlie Delta.
November 761 Bravo Foxtrot, Van Nuys Tower, runway 16 right, line up and wait.
On the way for 761 Bravo Foxtrot.
Whew, bit of wind. But we're in the air. Bouncing around, positive rate. And gear coming up. Flaps up. And departure, we're flying runway, or we're flying heading 160. Pitch for the blue line. I'm just going to bring things back into the green. I'm not an expert on this particular airframe or any kinds of operation with this. We're good. And I got center in our back pocket. Let's get up over 2,000 feet.
November 5 Alpha Mike, frequency change is approved, and you can try Los Angeles approach 128.5.
Alright, we will try LA approach 128.5. November 5 Alpha Mike. Alright, that's fine. LA approach, or LA departure, November 5, Alpha Mike out of Van Nuys, climbing through 3,000.
November 5 Alpha Mike, SoCal departure, say again.
November 5 Alpha Mike, we're out of Van Nuys, climbing through 3,000. Tower told us to try you.
November 5 Alpha Mike, SoCal departure, ident.
Am I doing it in V-Pilot?
SoCal departure, good evening, Delta 313, 2,300 climbing.
SoCal departure.
Delta 313, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb via SID.
Climb via SID, Delta 313.
So we'll see where this goes.
November 5 Alpha Mike, looks like center picks you up, you can contact center 135.55.
Going to center 135.55. Thanks, 5 Alpha Mike. 135.55.
Alaska 4232, at 13,000.
That's 4236, LA Center, roger.
LA Center, hello, Delta 395 with you, flight level 350.
Alright, so let's level off here. We're going to have to get in pretty quick because we're flying into the...
Delta 395, LA Center, descend to Airman 2 arrival, DLA altimeter 3007.
Going to bring power back. Come on.
American Niner, mouse launch offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
I'm reading up the call, thank you very much, American Niner.
Sorry, please repeat for Delta 395.
Delta 395, descend via the Ironman 2 arrival, DLA altimeter 3007.
Send by the island and the QNH, the altimeter is 3007.
Come on, Delta, I got to check in.
Delta 2378, descend via the routers 2 arrival, runway 26 left, Vegas altimeter 2997. Delta 2378.
That's 976 over, Romeo Foxtrot.
Center Delta 2378, go ahead, go again, please.
Delta 2378, descend via the routers 2 arrival, runway 26 left, transition to Vegas altimeter 2997.
Send via the routers 226 left, 2997, Delta 2378.
Southwest 1840, maintain 300 knots or greater in the descent for space to Vegas.
Was that for this Southwest 1840 you were blocked?
Affirmative, 300 knots or greater for Southwest 1846.
Okay, 300 or greater.
LA Center, new Twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike out of Van Nuys, heading 160, 4,000.
Alright, there, 1678, SoCal departure, ready to contact. Clear direct Santa Catalina, climb maintain 8,000.
Climb maintain 8,000, clear direct Santa Catalina, horizon there, 1678.
German cargo 7, Papa, of descent, reach Recus descent.
See, now it's getting a little crazy.
South Cargo 75, LA Center, roger. Squawk, is it, you're squawking 4163, 4163?
Understood 4016, okay, can change.
We're going to fly over LAX and no one has us on radar, but...
Center number 976 over, Romeo Foxtrot.
65 Romeo, roger. Spirit Wings, 5 Papa Charlie, turn left heading 110. It'll be a short vector for space. Just maintain flight 330 for now. Flighting 110 vector for space to Los Angeles.
Flying heading 110 to left or right and maintaining flight level 330.
Yeah, just turn left heading 110. Spirit Wings 5 Papa Charlie, thanks. Lufthansa 7, correction, Lufthansa Cargo 7 Papa's radar contact. Descend to the Angel 4 arrival. The LA altimeter 3007.
Lufthansa Cargo 7 Papa, could you repeat please? Just a little bit slower. I didn't copy.
Lufthansa Cargo 7 Papa, descend via the Angel 4 arrival. The LA altimeter is 3007.
Descend via the Angel 4 arrival, runway 24 right, and altimeter setting is 3007.
LA Center, Twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike at 4,000 over LAX out of Van Nuys.
4236, expect the localizer, actually expect the RNAV
I can't get in.
runway 27, descend and maintain 6,000.
RNAV Zulu, descend and maintain 6,000, secure, pick the runway to Alaska 4286.
RNAV Zulu to runway 27 for Alaska 4236, Delta 313, LA Center, Pure Up, radar correction, just climb maintain flight level 300, Delta 313.
We'll give it a third try.
Approach climb flight level 300, Delta 313, South 1419, SoCal approach 128.5, correction, no, that's right, 128.5.
128.5, sounds like 1490.
Center Delta 2378 out of 290 on the rounder, so you got Charlie in Las Vegas, we'd like to add us from Urban.
Delta 2378, Roger, appreciate that. Do not exceed 270 knots, and actually do not exceed 260 knots in the descent for space to Vegas.
216 with descent, Delta 2378, you got it.
I gotta descend a little bit here.
2779, descend via the Disney 5 arrival. John Wayne altimeter is 29er, correction is 3007 at John Wayne.
Alright, descend via Disney arrival, Alpha 2779.
Speedbird 314, I have radar contact 50 miles northeast of Los Angeles, correction of Las Vegas. Spirit Wings 956 at Bourbon, cleared ILS 26 left.
So I'm tempted to cancel IFR.
ILS 26 left,
Because I can't do anything here.
51 Romeo Alpha, SoCal departure, radar contact, Homo maintain 1010,000. 1010,000,
LS Benz, Lit Center, Carrier 429, looks like a 5 part of that.
Where are you at?
Down in Montgomery.
Carrier 429, clear to Van Nuys Airport is filed on departure.
Is it getting clearance? Am I not? Is my thing not working?
Squawk 4716.
I am calling on the right.
As filed, maintain 3,000, runway heading after departure, 4716 on the squawk.
429, read back correct, expect 28 right.
Looks like 28 right.
LA Center, Twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike.
We're 5 Alpha Mike, SoCal departure, got your radar contact. Clear direct Mission Bay and maintain 900,000.
Direct Mission Bay, maintain 900,000, 5 Alpha Mike.
We're 65 Romeo, flighting 070.
07065 Romeo.
Spirit Wings 5 Papa Charlie, thanks for your help. Clear direct Angel now and descend via the Angel 4 arrival.
Alright, so we're good there. Let's go nav.
The Angel 4 arrival.
And climb maintain 9,000. This altitude unit isn't working quite right for me.
Descend via the arrival.
Direct Angel arrival, Spirit 5 Marshal.
American 2388, descend via the Angel 4 arrival. The LA altimeter 3007.
Descend via the Angel 4 arrival.
Alright, so let's give some power back in.
What's the altimeter there?
3007.
3007, American 2388.
South 1243 at Disney, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 20 right approach.
Cleared RNAV Zulu at Disney.
So let's review the charts at Montgomery.
Got it 750 at Disney, cleared RNAV Zulu 20
We've got 10
right.
left and 28 right.
Alright, at Disney, clear the RNAV.
I don't know what they're running.
Los Angeles Center citation, November 9 Papa Charlie, Q15,000, direct dots.
I have an AIDA set.
We're under Papa Charlie, LA Center, climate 10.
They're saying 1240 at 8, so that might be a 28s.
Sub 1793 LA Center, climbing to inflatable 330.
So let's hang
1504
on the props a little bit.
3000 and just flighting 180. Be back at the ILS.
All right, so thank you all for coming along for just joining us. We're in LA.
Heading 180.
LA Center, it's a little crazy.
LA Center, Combo 3191,
Sub 3191 LA Center, roger.
So, and he may have been triaging there.
Bonanza 63180 is out of John Wayne 1000.
No one's scrambling fighter jets to go after us, even though we haven't
November 63180, SoCal departure.
checked
ready
in.
contact. Just maintain VFR.
VFR 63180, can we get the Bravo clearance?
Where do you want to go? What's the transition you want to do?
We can do, give me just 1 second, 63180.
Los Angeles Center, Care 534.
Care 534.
So we're basically going to fly over the water at this point, 9,000 feet.
Okay, stand by. Gamma Jet 127, cleared visual approach to runway.
So it wasn't that busy, and then well, I mean, center just gets super busy because there's a bunch of lower fields on right now with tower ground. They can pump a lot of airplanes into the airspace. Let me catch up on chat. Freaky D, you made that scenery? No way, it's awesome.
Alaska 42,
Thanks for making that. That's great. Thanks for coming along. You did, Coffee Mike. You can do a walk around in the 414. It's good. Those are helpful. Chris, welcome. It wasn't very fancy. I'm not a 414 expert in it by any means, but it is fun.
65 Romeo flying 090.
I hope Houston is good.
1040.
We got a busy night here in SoCal. Doug Beam, welcome aboard. I do not have. I'm hand flying right now.
3191 ready for descent.
I've just.
3191 descend to the Lucky One arrival.
Doug, it's. I'm seeing this disconnect here. Like I've got my altitude set at 9,000, 400. On this is the first time I've used this autopilot unit. I used the 5 for 31.
SoCal approach 128.5.
And we're just in a busy airspace, so I haven't had time to tinker with it. I'm gonna finish the. Well, we can try it.
Normal speed of Bourbon, cleared ILS 26 left approach.
Normal speed of Bourbon, southwest.
And then it gets.
So now it should climb up. Speed of Bourbon, cleared ILS 26 left.
Normal speed of Bourbon, cleared ILS 26 left approach, Delta 2317.
And then we are in nav mode. That's good. Glad to hear it. I'm liking the 414. You're not lying. It's good sounds.
Bonanza 6090 will take the mini route for LA transition to Whiteman.
For 65 Romeo, flighting 170, join a localizer.
170 for the localizer, 65 Romeo.
So thank you all for coming along. Out of Van Nuys, we're heading for Montgomery, Gibbs Executive Field. What are they called? It doesn't matter. They're not online.
LA
But...
Center Air Off 372 with the out of Palomar.
Oh, this is not a. That might not be a towered airport, so that'd be good.
Austrian 72 Heavy, SoCal departure, ready contact.
We can cancel IFR on the ground or in the air. This frequency. But we'll see.
Good afternoon, Southwest 1395, direct out at 17,000.
1325 LA, climbing to inflatable 330.
Well, that says blue, so maybe it's a
330, Southwest 1395.
part of the day.
Yeah, to 1504, turn left heading 360.
Left 360, United 04.
Allegiant 39, LA Center, if you're up, descend to the OC2 arrival, John Wayne altimeter is 3007. Strength 956,
We've got an ILS for 28 right, and that's pretty much it. So that's what we'll plan for.
LA Center, Southwest 1793, coming through, flight level 230 for 330.
We do have some low and thick cloud.
Spurwing 17.
So we'll see if we can get a visual.
LA Center, roger.
Southwest 1781.
And Bonanza 6318 will take the mini route. Not sure if you got RS trans.
We can save that.
65 Romeo, cleared ILS 20 right, contact John Wayne Tower.
Cleared ILS 20 right.
Is that area? What's going on down there?
1793, climbing to inflatable 330.
That's got to be in a Bravo. Yeah, deep in a Bravo.
November 182, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, contact LA Tower from mini route.
LA Tower will see S618.
Yeah, it does.
Center, low land Chile 602, hey, flight level 380.
Land Chile 602, Roger, standby.
LA Southwest 1781.
Center Bonanza 8985 at Long Beach 2000 at 600.
So we are in
Long
SoCal.
Beach, who's the call sign?
Bonanza 8985.
Okay, is that at a Long Beach? Is that a Long Beach?
Yeah, from Bonanza 8985 at Long Beach, flight following to Vegas at the Corona code.
So we might go up north for the next one.
Departure, ready contact. And your flight following to Vegas?
Affirm, 859.
Just maintain via bar, remain outside of Bravo.
Before outside of Bravo, can we get on course for 859?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you probably heard how long it took us to check in. I mean, I think they knew about us, but still. And it's a Monday night. It's if Center's online on SoCal,
United 750, do not exceed 1900.
it does get like this on VATSIM.
5 miles from trail to the airport.
We are on VATSIM. We're not on Pilot Edge or anything. Except for me.
Chile 602 ready for descent.
I would cancel IFR if we didn't have to re-enter the San Diego Bravo at the other end.
Southwest 1892 LA.
It doesn't really get us anything.
Up to 330, Southwest 1892.
Number 65, Romeo, contact John Wayne Tower.
And why is it showing me low
John Wayne
fuel?
Tower.
John Wayne Tower, Southwest 143.
Let's just lean up this mixture real quick. Let's lean it out. That should be good.
Southwest 2779 at Disney, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 20 right approach.
At Disney, cleared RNAV Zulu 20 right, Southwest 2779.
Southwest 1840, contact Vegas Tower.
And I mean, it's also, you get LA and Vegas, so it's a...
2378 Vegas Tower.
I mean, it's a tough position.
Sub 1781 LA Center Bureau, radar contact, comment 10, audible 280.
So it took us a while to check in, but we're here. We didn't get fighter jets scrambled on us.
286, Prino, cleared ILS 26 left.
Staging 5 Papa Charlie, request descent.
5 Papa Charlie, already gave it to you there. Descend via the Angel 4 arrival, so just comply with the altitude restrictions on the Angel 4 arrival.
Roger, thank you, and Virginia, Roger.
Delta 220, descend via the Rounders 2 arrival, runway 26 left, the Vegas altimeter 2997.
But the controller's doing a great job.
Rangers 2, let's 26
It's just busy.
Delta 220.
American 2388, contact SoCal approach 128.5.
128.5, right, security.
And today we were November 5 Alpha Mike.
2 at once there, United 520, I heard. Say that again?
Inform, we're about 25 miles north of Curry at flight 350, requesting descent again.
At 520 LA, Roger. Send via Ironman 2 LA altimeter 3007.
3007 by Ironman 2395, thanks.
Gamma 127, we're like 2 miles out.
Gamma Jet 127, 16 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 16 right, Gamma Jet 127.
I wonder where Gamma Jet is.
LA United 1504, you push through the ILS again.
United 1504, yeah, I'm sorry. It's just too busy to vector to final right now. Can you just self-clear yourself the ILS? You're clear to land. There's nobody at Santa Barbara.
Okay, myself to the ILS, and clear to land. 1504.
United 750,
I do like a good self-vector.
126.8.
Over John Wayne Tower, 16.8, United 750, your travel case.
We'll have to get the field in sight. There's actually a few people down there.
Anybody in the SoCal area, getting a SoCal guy up, so contact them on 124.5 at Montgomery, and I'll get some frequency changes here. But if you're in dire need of something in SoCal, call them on 124.5.
So they got another frequency up. That's good. 124.5.
602 heavy.
Land Chile 602.
I need to descend along the road.
Chile 602, Roger.
So,
squawk 7345, and then descend via the OLA 2 arrival.
Squawk 7345,
I guess San Diego is SoCal,
we're
right?
unable to comply the next altitude restriction rate. We're very high.
Okay, just squawk that code and descend and maintain 7,000.
Squawk the code and descend and maintain 7,000. Thanks, Land Chile 602.
So we got another, well, not yet.
Gummy Jet 127 vacated off of runway 16
Or
right.
124.5.
Contact ground.
Yeah, contact ground, thanks.
I'm not going to add another frequency in, but...
Yeah.
Allegiant 64, descend via the OC2 arrival. Ocean 2, guys, Allegiant 54. Allegiant 39, descend via OC2 arrival. South 2686, descend via the Ironman 2 arrival.
Ironman 2 arrival for Southwest 2686.
Number 1 Romeo Alpha, SoCal approach 124.5. Number 5 Alpha Mike, SoCal 124.5.
Going to SoCal 5 Alpha Mike.
Clear day, which 28.
Alright, so let's get in on the rush to SoCal.
Number 51 Romeo Alpha, SoCal approach, hello, John Ryan, altimeter 3006. 3006,
SoCal approach, good evening, Carrier 508 is also in the ground on Montgomery IFR Van Nuys. Understand 10-minute delay, we just want to get in line.
Carrier 508, roger. Yeah, and if you guys are on the ground at Van Nuys, I'm just, there's a lot of targets that I need to get from SoCal, center, and he hadn't had a chance to brief me, so as soon as I get situated here, we'll get to you. Charlie, Foxtrot, Tango, Papa Golf, SoCal Airport, 12 o'clock, 5 miles.
We've got the Van Nuys Airport inside Charlie Foxtrot, Tango, Papa Golf.
Charlie, Foxtrot, Tango, Papa Golf, cleared visual approach 16 right, contact Van Nuys Tower on, oh, I see, they're off. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, they're there, on 119.3.
Cleared for the visual 16 right and 19.3 for tower to Charlie Foxtrot, Tango, Papa Golf, thanks.
Look at departure, Twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike 9000.
Twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike, SoCal approach, good afternoon, San Diego, altimeter 3008.
3008. I haven't set an altimeter all day, so that's not good. 3008. They're not going to let me come back here. Alright, so that's a little calmer. Thanks for coming along, everybody.
SoCal.com 728, 3.3 for 5 out of Van Nuys. 3.3 for 4 out of Van Nuys.
We got a little, we're out of ridiculous LA Center. We're into slightly less ridiculous. I didn't get to bust it out. I should have. I was about to throw out 20. We're 20 south of the El Toro VOR. That's why I have this page up, and I didn't say it. 20 south. But you sound smart. But he was getting the handoff, so he knew where we were. Alright, so that's good. We've got fuel. I'm just messing with this too. We've got about 120 gallons in both tanks. We burned a lot of fuel on the way out.
Climbing to 8,000 on the Lady J4.
DOCOM 728, turn left heading C40, direct B show when able.
340 direct.
We're using about 100 pounds an hour on both engines.
Heavy SoCal, departure radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
Climb maintain 15,000.
So we've used a little more fuel than I would have liked.
SoCal Bonanza 89.
I'm going to come back on power a little bit too.
For weather.
But it looks like weather's clearing up a bit, so that's good. We should be able to get a visual approach.
Senior 2 heavy contact Los Angeles Center 135.55.
What we can do now is pull up the Mission Bay VOR, which is going to be Mike Zulu Bravo 117.8. And I will say, on this one, I prefer the GNS 530 on this one, not because of the GPS unit. It's clunkier to use, but I like the weird autopilot that doesn't have a vertical speed mode and everything.
859, verify VFR.
The firmware VFR to Las Vegas currently.
So hopefully, SoCal approach is taking on
28 contact Los Angeles Center 135.55.
more of the traffic in the immediate SoCal area.
59 are unable VFR radar service terminated. Squawk VFR frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR change approved 859.
But we basically got, I mean, instead of a route, we basically got direct. I mean, so this was our route in purple. This isn't a very good view. But we basically were going to go up this way. I went up and filed the whole proper route, and we basically flew south out of Van Nuys, over LAX, and then just straight to the Mission Bay VOR, which works too.
Number 412 Tango Whiskey, SoCal, departure radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
13 traffic.
Copy, Mike, you can't get into SkyVector. I've not tried to log into SkyVector. I don't think I'm logged in. I am not logged in on any of my SkyVectors, so they may well be.
SoCal departure, good evening. Southwest 538, climbing through 2,200.
Southwest 538, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain.
Thank you all for coming on a little hectic night on SoCal.
5,000.
Here on VATSIM.
10,000.
Lots of traffic.
Come 10,000, Southwest 538.
I mean, they've got a lot of, if you pull up the
429 standing by for taxi.
the map. This map doesn't show it as well, but I think not that it's a problem, but
2 Tango Whiskey, turn left direct B show, climb maintain 15,000.
part of what's happening is there's just so many small fields towered up. So we've got, like, you've got like Santa Barbara Tower, Van Nuys Tower, John Wayne Tower. I think Palm Springs has a tower on the line. Like, you've got all these lower level towers plus LAX.
Whiskey, contact Los Angeles Center 135.55 today.
In one of the, and so they can just pump a lot of airplanes into the into LA Center, which is what's happening.
At 1.5, coming 5.
Southwest 1317, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb by set, accept, maintain 15,000.
Via the sit up to 1.5.
Let's go get some wing views, eh?
Southwest 1317.
That's a good wing view.
Land 602, SoCal approach, you with me?
And again, we're 5 Alpha Mike. We need to listen. 5 Alpha Mike. This is a little more manageable. But yeah, been definitely enjoying it.
Alright, who was my Montgomery taxi?
Care 429.
Care 429 with me 28 right taxi.
But it's a really good model. I really enjoyed flying it.
Runway 28 via Hotel Alpha. Care 429.
I like all the stuff you can put in, like you can see the bags. That's always
That's 28 right.
it's always good. Plus the systems in the model look great. It's just fun. And it's a little bit bigger than the 310.
SoCal departure, Cessna 31, building 4,000 out there.
I wouldn't
281, turn left direct B show, climb maintain 15,000, radar contact.
wouldn't claim any mastery over it, but
281.
we're about 20 now from Mission Bay, so
Southwest 1779, contact.
we'll start coming down here in a minute.
6.8, good night.
Over to John Wayne Tower, Southwest 2779.
November 5 Alpha Mike, expect visual approach 28 right.
We're expecting the visual 2-8 right. Dive 5 Alpha Mike.
5 Alpha Mike, set and maintain 6,000.
718 6,000, 5 Alpha Mike. Down to 6,000. We'll throw that into vertical speed. We'll pull power.
Legion 39, John Wayne, altimeter 3006. Can you accept the RNAV Zulu runway 20 right approach?
And 2-8 right, so I'm just going to bug our final course.
And Legion 39 at Cleaver, cleared RNAV Zulu runway 20 right
So they've got, there is a localizer on 111.95.
SoCal approach, Sirius 465.
So I'm going to put Mission Bay in here.
8,000.
And I'm going to put the localizer in here, 111. 95, not that we should need it.
Southwest 1317, contact Los Angeles Center, 135.55, good day.
Why is it showing? So that's not lining up. No, that is right. 124.5, that is right.
SoCal departure, hello, Walker
And the final approach course is going to be 281.
for 4, Harry's 4. Walker 3199, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000. 13,000, Walker 3199.
Oh my. Hopefully that wasn't too horrible for you, but V-Pilot just, yeah, went. Was that on me? Was that on my end, or was that on theirs? I don't know.
Walker 3199, turn left heading 340, direct B show.
That seems kind of normal. Sorry about that.
Left turn 340, the when able, direct B show, or for departure. Walker 3199. Walker 3199, traffic, 9 o'clock, 3 miles, altitude indicates 3,000, type unknown. Looking, Walker 3199. Extension 281, contact LA Center 135.55 today.
Or 5 Alpha Mike. 5 Alpha Mike.
Walker 3199, traffic now 3 miles, 9 o'clock, 3,200, moving northbound. Walker 3199, looking. Walker 3199, no factor.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming along, just joining us. We are getting ready to approach into Montgomery Gibbs Executive Airport in San Diego.
Number 5 off Mike, just maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, 5 Alpha Mike. Let's keep that descent going. And we are actually, my goal is just right now to keep it below 170, because that's my gear and flaps, first level of flaps speed. So if we do need to slow down fast, and we can keep it around 170, yeah, we can throw gear and slow down real fast if we have to. Looking for the field too. It should be off our left there. That's it. That's Montgomery, I think. I'm like 80% sure.
SoCal off screen, left 72 heavy with the BFR, 2,500 looking to go to John Wayne here.
Aircraft looking to go into John Wayne VFR, unable VFR at this time.
So yeah, so we are set. We contacted tower from, we went from center to tower, and then he gave us back to you.
Alright, say call sign.
It's off screen 72 heavy.
Off screen 72 heavy, and you're departing John Wayne?
We're going to John Wayne. We can't take vectors in for, visual.
Alright, Austrian 72 heavy, do you have the airport in sight?
We're looking 1 second.
Walker 3199, LA Center 135.55.
Getting down to 4,000.
3192. Challenger 1 uniform Delta to the left, direct Micho, resume the departure, climb, maintain 13,000.
Then we'll throw on the brakes. Field elevation is 400 feet.
Number 5 Alpha, Mike, report the airport in sight.
We have the field in sight, 5 Alpha Mike.
5 Alpha, Mike, make a left downwind, runway 28 right, clear visual approach, runway 28 right.
Alright, we'll make left downwind, runway 28 right, cleared visual approach, runway 28 right, 5 Alpha Mike.
And then, I had someone ready at Montgomery, right?
Airport 29 is ready on for 28 right.
Alright, I'm going to take that.
9, winds 3308, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
And we want a left downwind, which means we want to make left turns, which means we want to be on the left side.
Yeah, fly runway heading on departure.
Air 421, thank you, welcome.
I don't like this. We're going to be crossing right.
Down departure, Walker 3117, check it in 5,000.
Right? I'm on the right side, right? I mean, I'm on... Check my understanding here.
We have the airport side.
Yeah, it's not as slippery, Chris, definitely.
Alright.
Let's keep an eye out for this traffic.
Make right downwind runway 20 right, clear visual approach.
He did say, so now I'm questioning myself. We did get a left downwind for 28 right. It gets kind of confusing at this point. Only reason I say is we're kind of crossing the T here.
3191 San Diego altitude.
I suppose we could have done an overhead pattern entry, but we'll enter on the downwind.
Clear approach.
I have buckets clear for the low 5 there, 3191.
So that's good. Once we're leveled out here, we'll give it a good.
Challenger 1 uniform Delta Center 135.55.
13555.
What's that final approach course?
Who else? Someone else was blocked, Vegas.
Walker 3117.
281. So that's why I'm off. No, I'm not. 281. That's right.
SoCal 6 Kilo Charlie checking on with you off of Burbank heading to your assignment.
I'm flying to the right airport, right? I'm not flying to Miramar.
Alright, that Walker aircraft, stay location.
We're, let's see, about 10 miles.
Am I looking at Miramar?
Right now, 5,000.
I am looking at Miramar. Okay. So I do actually have the wrong airport in sight.
3117, try
For the record.
128.5.
128.5, Walker 3117.
But that's all right. We'll continue the descent. I got the field now. We got 28 right. That's the long big one.
SoCal approach, carry city bond.
Okay, we're all right.
Airport 29, SoCal departure radar contacts altitude.
Airport 29, 1,400.
They would have busted out the F-18s for that.
Stop your climb at 2,000.
All right, so we got the right airport now.
Airport 29.
This one's hard to see.
Mike traffic 9 o'clock, 2 miles westbound. Twin Cessna departing Montgomery.
Looking 5 Alpha Mike.
Airport 29 traffic no longer effective climb maintain 6,000.
Climbing 6,000, Airport 29, we had the traffic.
Airport 29 maintain visual separation.
429, welcome.
Alright, and let's just keep this coming down. Slow it down, we're at 2,500. We're a little high still, but it's fine.
Departure, citation 6 Kilo Charlie, we're off of Burbank, heading 209.
2,000, we want to be at about 1,500. And then we're just going to try and ride the blue line coming in.
6 Kilo Charlie, radar contact, turn right heading 340.
Turn heading 340, 6 Kilo Charlie.
6 Kilo Charlie, climb and maintain 9 now.
On up to 9,000.
Southwest Archer, good evening, November 246, Tango Bravo, Whiskey 2000. Alright, number Care 429, contact SoCal approach now on 119.6.
119.6, Carrier 429, thanks, connected.
Number 5 up the mic, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
SoCal approach 1196, 5 out the mic.
191, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
429 with you, runway heading, climbing to 6,000.
Alright, so this got a little hairier than I wanted. SoCal approach, Twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike. We're on a left downwind for the visual into Montgomery. They said one.
SoCal approach, 465, 1,000.
They said 1196. We're now kind of in a tricky position. SoCal approach, Twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike. So we got a lot of handoffs.
SoCal approach, Carrier 429 with you, out of 4.5 for 6,000.
I'm just going to extend the downwind a little bit here while we wait for them to call us. Just keep an eye on the throttles, keep an eye on speed, all that. This isn't...
Flip Archer, good, after the 246, Tango Bravo, Whiskey 2000.
Now, we were cleared for the approach, so I'm going to fly the approach, and if we have to go missed, we can go missed, but...
Number 5 Alpha Mike, SoCal approach.
Number 5 Alpha Mike.
Number 5 Alpha Mike, runway 28 left, third line.
Runway 28 left, cleared to land, number 5 Alpha Mike. So we got 28 left.
SoCal approach,
Is
Carrier
that
429.
Is that a different runway than the one I saw? Yeah, that's the small runway. Alright, so let's see if we can get the right one. 28 left. And I'm absolutely cheating. I'm looking for this field in my I'm using all my tools here. We're going for the small runway on the left side.
Care 429, proceed direct, Ocean Side VOR, resume navigation.
Good coast side, Carrier 429, thank you.
The aircraft calling 2000, where are you? November 246, Tango Bravo, we just departed, Santa Ana, on the Anaheim 1. Yeah, contact SoCal 124.5. Yeah, he sent us over to you, I guess, 1245.
SoCal departure, Carrier 534 on the ground at Montgomery, I-Bar to Van Nuys.
Alright, so here we go.
Care 534, SoCal.
Trying to hold about 110.
Airport. Radar vector to Ocean Side VOR, then it's filed. Let's see, San Diego Papa 15 routing. Maintain 5,000 on departure.
I did set them for high. I think they're supposed to be.
4630.
Well, the check... well, I know on takeoff, the checklist says put them to high.
Sorry. Care 534, clear to Van Nuys Airport.
Not that I did that.
San Diego Papa 15 routing. Expect radar vectors. Maintain 5,000 on departure.
Yeah, 28 left does, and I think they were shooting off traffic on 28 right.
Squawk 4630.
And it's not a problem for us. It's perfectly fine.
San Diego 1 Papa departure.
I was just making left traffic for 28 right. So it's just, you know, a lot of lefts and rights going on.
Departure, squawk 4030.
Alright, short final. Let's see how we can mess this up.
Care 534, reback correct advisory attack.
Man, busy night. But this is kind of fun, too. I mean, it is fun. And this is also somewhat authentic from what I hear from people who have actually flown in real life SoCal.
3191 SoCal approach, contact number tower 118.3, good day.
Alright, it's 28 left, little runway, here we go. Got full flaps out. I'm a little faster than I'd want to be for this little runway.
Good evening, Care 508 on the ground at Montgomery, IFR Van Nuys.
Man, they're not getting this little runway.
508 SoCal, you meant to file, I see
I'm gonna just throw it on the numbers.
You mean the Papa 15 routing?
That's affirmative, sir.
And we're not going to get too fancy with it here, just floating.
Clear to Van Nuys Airport via the San Diego Papa 15 routing. Expect radar vectors. Maintain 5,000. Expect 6,000 5 minutes after departure. Squawk 4717.
And we'll just taxi straight.
Care 508 is cleared to the Van Nuys Airport via the San Papa 15.
Yeah, we'll just make the left here.
Routing radar, expect radar vectors. Maintain 5,000.
Welcome to San Diego, everybody.
6 minutes after departure. Departures with you and squawk 4717.
Care 508, reback correct advisory to taxi.
Care 508.
We'll taxi over to transient parking. Landing lights off, and let's call and say. November 5 Alpha Mike vacated runway 28 left at Golf 1. Anything? That's all right. We got to do a little replay anyway. And we'll pick somewhere else to fly. We'll just taxi on over here. It's good that I disconnect now, so that I remember before I fire it up. All right, let's get back in. We are disconnected. Let's do a little wing view replay, and then we will then we'll get back at it. I do just want to come into the downwind, get it set up, and away we go. Fun little approach, actually. This one's a hard field to pick out because it looks bigger. I mean, not really actually on the chart, but it looks kind of bigger than it is. These are only 5,000-foot runways, and that's only a 3,000-foot runway that we actually landed on. So it's a little bit deceptively. We are using flight recorder version, probably an embarrassingly old version too. Version 16. I don't know if they've updated it. 0.16.1. I haven't updated it, and it just works, and I appreciate that. Do we do one more for vanity? Let's just watch this float real quick, because it was kind of tough. Where are we going? Right here. Oh, it's having it faster than I thought it would. And I'm in the wrong mode. Although I do love this angle, especially for like thumbnails and stuff. Gotta get it. Yeah, see that little, right? Yeah, a little too hard in the flare. We should have just planted it, but hey, not too bad. We made it down. Things got good brakes. We'll be just fine. All right, where should we go next? Let's see what's going on. SoCal was fun. It was fun. It was a little hectic. San Jose is online. We could do something with We could do something with that. I like San Jose. We got San Jose ground, and then it's Oakland Center. Doesn't look like Seattle's online. That could be fun. Or if you go back east, Miami, but they look kind of busy. All right, let's go. Let's go San Jose to somewhere. We will be. I will be right back as we get that set up. All right, so we're back. Let's get fired up on Oakland Center now. We are going to be... Oh, there's some weather. We're going to be number 5 Alpha Mike. And we are going to be going to... I've cooked up a quick flight plan. Let's look at it real quick. And it should be pretty straightforward. Here we are. We got big jets coming over here. We do. It looks like we got a Southwest, but not too busy otherwise. Yeah, so we're rocking here at San Jose, south of San Francisco up here. And we're just basically, I'm going to file just direct to the Modesto VOR and then over to Mammoth Lakes. If they want to give us something else, they can, but that's all I feel like typing in. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to go over to Mammoth, Yosemite. I got a scenery for that. There's another cool little strip that I was flying the Caribou in for some other testing, which was good fun. All right, let's get this thing fired up. Not avionics first. Let's get battery on first. And then we're gonna get set up and file a flight plan and all that jazz. We're gonna be Sierra Juliet Charlie to what is Mammoth? I don't know. MMM Kilo Mike Hotel. Our alternate will be Fat Fresno. You know, actually, Mammoth Yosemite is the first airport I ever flew to on VATSIM. Now that I mention it, what time is it? I was off by an hour or two in my departure time. It's now 35 Zulu, but it wasn't at the time. We'll say we're departing at the top of the hour. 100. We'll round down to 45. We'll round up to 45 minutes. 170, and then we'll cruise at, what is our altitude going to be here? Well, that could be the trick, couldn't it? Because this is very high altitude stuff, and that's why you would take an airway, is because they have a they give you a path over the mountains with a minimum cruise altitude. That would be 14,700. I mean, we're looking at 15,000. Mammoth's at 7,000. Meh. I just want to file direct. That's all I wanted to do. So if we file over 15.3, we should be okay. I don't want to go to 16,000 on a 45-minute flight. It's going to take forever. We're going to climb the whole way. But we will have to get over the mountains, and they might give us a reroute. But we'll east is odd, west is even odder. So we need to go odd altitude, which would be 17,000. Which kind of sucks. But we'll get to exercise ourselves in the flight levels a little bit. Modesto VOR. We'll see what they say about that. We have San Jose ground online. That'll give them a little puzzle. What's this guy trying to do? And we have San Jose ATIS on 12695.
Mammoth San Jose International Airport ATIS information calls. 2353 Zulu. Wind 190 at 11 gusts 19er. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1,000. 4,200 scattered. Ceiling 14,000 broken. Temperature 18. 2.11. Altimeter 3001. ILS. Visual. Runway 12 right approach is in use. Departing runways 12 left and 12 right. Advise on initial contact. You have information calls.
All right, we've golf. Okay, so let's get this. I'm gonna actually put a little more fuel on. We did get. We ran that down a little bit. Let me unload the flight. We are at Sierra Juliet Charlie, San Jose International Airport. And we are going to MMH Mammoth Yosemite. And we've got one of the 1-2s for our departure. And all I'm filing is the Modesto VOR, so that's fine. We can even add that in if we want to. Just to give us something to navigate to. Okay, so that's set up in That's set up in Navigraph. We're not going to worry about any of this for this one. I'm not even going to take any people because I just kind of want to go and go with some performance. So 75% fuel. We'll just load up on the fuel and that'll be fine. This is going to be more of like a high altitude practice. And I will... We can call ground, actually. Let's call ground before we start up. That'll be fine. San Jose ground, twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike with information Golf requesting IFR clearance to Mammoth, Yosemite.
November 5 Alpha Mike, San Jose ground, clearance on clear standby.
Roger, 5 Alpha Mike. Alright, so he's working on a little reroute for us. That's fine. Throw him for a loop. We're going to do our normal engine start stuff, so mixture full rich, props full forward, crack the throttles. Make sure we have fuel in. And Chris, of course, you're still there, and let me know what I'm forgetting on this. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Coffee Mike, for coming along. Enjoy your flight. Hope you enjoyed your coffee. And a little bumpy landing into Montgomery Gibbs Executive. And then...
November 5 Alpha Mike, can you accept standby?
I will stand by. There it is. Can I accept the what? Could it be a departure? Probably. Poor ground control. I didn't mean to put him through something. I was just lazy with my flight planning.
November 5 Alpha Mike, clearance available, advisor to copy.
I'm gonna get a new piece of paper because they're gonna tell me something I don't want to hear. Ready to copy 5 Alpha Mike.
November 5 Alpha Mike, cleared to the Kilo Mike Hotel Airport. On departure fly runway heading, expect radar vectors Modesto, direct. Climb maintain 5,000, departure frequency 133.95, squawk 4352.
Alright, we are cleared to Kilo Mike Hotel, fly on departure fly runway heading, expecting radar vectors Modesto VOR. On departure will climb maintain 5,000, departure on 13395, squawk 4352, November 5 Alpha Mike.
November 5 Alpha Mike, we're back correct, expect runway 12 right, call for taxi, information Golf.
Alright, we'll expect 12 right and call for taxi, 5 Alpha Mike. And we will put that on. And enter it. 4352, 5,000, which we can bug here. I didn't see it get a final climb altitude, but that's... We should clarify that. 5,000, 5,000. And runway heading, which is going to be something near 120, you would think. If we are interested in such things, we could look it up. Runway heading is going to be 126, 126. So that's probably about that. 126, and then our flight plan. Hey, look at that. They gave us what we asked for whatever reason. Sierra Juliet Charlie. We're Mike Hotel. And then adding an en route waypoint of Modesto. Home in the nuts. We'll bug heading, and that's fine for that. Flight directors are on. We are squawking. ADF's not really applicable. We'll throw a pitot heat on. Everything else is good. Are my lights configured? We've got beacon on. Nav light on. And we'll fire up our taxi light. 1, 2, did you say left? Or right? I didn't hear. I'd assume right, but if not right, we'll go left. It doesn't matter. We'll expect, for a taxi, we'll expect to go down, either, probably, they might send us out to Whiskey. We're on the GA side, so like the airline terminals over there, we got some Southwests coming and going, but we should be clear of them. All right, I think we're ready to taxi. San Jose ground, November 5, Alpha Mike, ready to taxi.
November 5 Alpha Mike, or my 1-2 right, taxi via Victor Whiskey.
1-2 right via Victor Whiskey, 5 Alpha Mike. All right, so we're going to make a left-hand turn onto Victor, and then that'll loop us around to Whiskey. Oh, is that what it says? Total. Caution statement in bold. Where is that? Is that down here? Would I be looking at that? See, I swear, though, it says that on the takeoff. Which, you know, I would use low in the 310. So that, you know, you would think you'd use low in the 510. But I swear the checklist on takeoff, which, again, doesn't mean for landing, but... or taxi. No, I want takeoff before takeoff. Yeah, see here, before takeoff, it says Hawks fuel pumps high. No, I shouldn't be looking at that. I should be looking at before landing. And it says Hawks fuel pumps low. So you're right. You're right. I'm just going off of my... You're right. Aux fuel pumps to low. Not that I'm going to remember anyway. This is from the POH. Well, that would trump whatever I have. Certainly. Not a 4, what is this, a 414 expert? But thank you for your wisdom, Doug. Yeah, it's all, and yeah, boost pumps. The funny thing, boost pumps are different in some different airplanes. But I certainly do not want total loss of engine power with my normal fuel pumps operating normally. That would be bad. I would like to avoid that if possible. But yeah, VATSIM is good fun. It's worth a try. It's, you know, it's a learning curve. It's an imperfect system, but so is real world. And it's a lot of fun when you get a lot of people on, like, even SoCal was tough, but it is fun. But anything we can do to stop these engines from blowing up. I'm going to go with, so they want it in high on takeoff, though. That's weird. But they want it probably right before you go to takeoff. We got pitot heat on. Everything else is on. Go to the map. And let's go GPS. I'm not going to pretend like I know what I'm doing. We're flying runway heading on departure. And the rest is good. Let's go nearest to... I just want to pull up the nearest VORs. That way I can sound smart while I'm talking to people. And then this is a scenery too. I'll have to look it up and link all the sceneries we've visited so far. But it looks like all 3 of the airports we've gone to have had freeware sceneries on flightsim.to. So that's the fun. That's one fun part about this part of the world, is there's a lot of good freeware out there for these airports. I do have taxi lights on. Everything else full forward. We're good. So once we get in the air, it should be about a 40-minute flight, depending on how well we climb. We're going pretty high. But we are in a pressurized airplane, so this is kind of what the 414 was built for. And then we got Lima Whiskey, which I assume means take a left turn, although he didn't say Mike. Well, we'll try not to hit any of the other airplanes going around here. Do have a stiff wind. We'll have to keep an eye out for. So thank you all for coming along, for just joining us. We're on our second flight of the night, flying our Cessna 414. We're here in San Jose, California. We're going to be taking a trip across Oakland Center up to Mammoth Yosemite Airport. Mike Hotel. Here on the VATSIM network, we're shorted 12 right. They're going to hand us off to Oakland Center.
November 5 Alpha Mike, contact NorCal departure 123.95, good day.
133905 for November 5 Alpha Mike, see ya. 133905, is that right? I couldn't tell if it was a 23 or a 33, but 133905, it is. So NorCal departure. And we are short of 12 right. NorCal departure, Twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike. We are short of 12 right at San Jose.
Number 5 Alpha Mike, NorCal, roger, stand by, amendment to your clearance.
Roger, 5 Alpha Mike. We almost got away with it too.
Number 5 Alpha Mike, cleared to the Mammoth Airport, Sonol 1 departure, Sonol. Direct Altam, Alpha Lima, Tango Alpha Mike, direct Modesto VOR, direct Nickel, direct, and I'll post that route in the chat for you so you'll have it. On departure, climb and maintain 5,000, departure frequency 133.95, and you got your squawk code already.
Right, that we're cleared Mammoth, Snowly 1, Snow, Altam, Modesto, Nickel, and direct, and climbing and maintain 5,000 on departure. This frequency, number 5 Alpha Mike.
Number 5 Alpha Mike, read back correct. Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
All right, we'll need a minute to put that in 5 Alpha Mike.
Roger, just cancel takeoff clearance. Just hold position for now and just advise when you're ready to go.
We'll go 5 Alpha Mike. 5 Alpha Mike. Okay, Snowly 1. See, we're so close. I think that's just going to be in our departure. So procedure.
NorCal approach, PSA 1832, 11,000.
Snowly 1.
Correction 1832, NorCal.
12 right.
Approach, descend and maintain 7,000, flighting 16, correction 150.
To Snowly, just out there. I don't want the Lynn transition.
Descend, maintain 7,000.
I don't want the SAC transition. We'll just delete that out. Snow. We'll remove Linden if I can. It won't let me. That's fine. We'll just go direct from Snow to Modesto. Oh no, Altam after that. So Linden. So before Modesto, we're going to go Altam. Then Modesto, and then...
PSA 1832, expect ILS from my 10 right approach, the Monterey altimeter 3002.
Nickel.
Expecting 10 right, PSA 1832.
And then direct. Okay, I think we got it.
21, correct NorCal approach on 135.1.
Let me just brief this real quick. We're going to be flying... where is this? We're going to fly... That looks like the wrong way.
Frontier Flight 2081, correct NorCal approach 135.1.
Where's Snowly? Let's look at the chart. I'm just going to fly off the chart.
Frontier Flight 2081.
So we're going to take off 126 and then turn around after hitting... Well, let's pull this up. All right, so we're going to fly this. We're taking off a 12 right, which means we're going this way. 126. This isn't right. 126, and then we're going to climb to 4,500 feet, then make a left turn to 303. And then we will head to Sonoli after that. So that's what that's saying. It's not a great representation of what's going to actually happen. All right. NorCal departure, 5 Alpha Mike, ready to go.
5 Alpha Mike, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff, number 5 Alpha Mike. All right, here we go. So I'm going to have to focus on this, actually, because 126, and then upon hitting 4,500, we're going to make that left turn.
1832, project Zebed. Cross Zebed out above 3,000.
So power up.
ILS, runway 10 right, approaching to Monterey.
Can we get a vector to Z at PSA 1832?
Should be on the approach into Monterey.
Airspeed's alive, 80 knots, 90.
Yeah, from we're slant whiskey.
Oh. Crosswind. Oh, this sucks. This sucks.
Roger.
All right, we're up.
Expect vector is ILS from my 10 approach into Monterey.
Gear up, flaps up. We'll keep that going.
Or we could intercept this Salinas 250 if you like.
PSA 1832, flighting 180.
Okay, heading 180, PSA 1832.
Take the rudder off. We're away. I'm going to bring it back to a climb power. 35 inches. 2450, I think is what I've heard quoted. And so I'm going to bug this course to, what was it, 330? Or 303? So that's going to basically be a big U-turn in the sky. NorCal, number 5, Alpha Mike, climbing through 1,500. We are squawking, so that's good. They don't have us on radar yet.
November 5 off Mike, radar contact, climb, maintain 5,000.
Climb, maintain 5,000, 5 Alpha Mike. All right, so we're climbing to 4,500 per the chart, and at that point, we're going to make that left-hand turn to 303.
North approach, this is Victor Foxtrot Oscar Alpha, good evening.
Lima Victor Foxtrot Oscar Alpha, NorCal approach, expect ILS from a 19er left approach, San Francisco altimeter 3000.
Expect ILS for runway 19er left for Oscar Alpha.
I might have forgot fuel pumps, but that's fine.
SoCal approach, good afternoon, Cosmonaut 42 Heavy, descending via the Waves 1 arrival.
Cargo Lux 42 Heavy, NorCal approach, expect ILS from a 19er left approach, San Francisco altimeter 3000.
We'll expect the ILS 19 left approach and altimeter 3000, Cosmonaut 40 Heavy.
I want that to show pounds.
Good evening, NorCal, Skyhawk 5096 Golf at Stockton. Request VFR flight following.
Is that turbojet?
Number 5096.
No, it's prop aircraft only. Look at that.
Departure. Roger. Squawk 5337.
Roger, 5337 in the box.
We can turn on our pitot heat.
50 Monterey Gulf, Roger, runway 11.
I don't think anything else is. Whoop, we're getting a little aggressive there. 4,400 coming up. Man, I'm just getting no climb right now. I don't know why.
Center frequency, AS information Foxtrot current at San Francisco, altimeter 29er. AS information Oakland, AS information Echo current at Oakland, altimeter.
All right, so we've got
29er. Hotel current at San Jose, altimeter 29er.
We've got the altitude. We're going to make that turn now.
Altimeter 29er.
Heading 303.
Current at Sacramento.
And we're going to climb, maintain 5,000. That'll be good. That'll let us level off and pick up some speed.
PSA 1832, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend, maintain 4,000, PSA 1832.
So heading 303 now. We want to be at 5,000 feet. And we are now out of San Jose, 5,000 feet.
Number 5096 Golf, on departure, proceed on course, runway 11 right, clear takeoff.
On course departure, 11 right, clear for takeoff, 96 Golf.
So let's level that out. We'll put altitude in. Autopilot on. And then we basically want to intercept 009 into Snowley.
Private Lux 42 heavy, flighting 300, say...
Where's the airport down there?
Yeah, flighting 300 and just stay intense. They should be turning northbound.
Flaps are up, gear are up, so that's good.
Yeah, I don't quite know what the hell's happened there. I'll turn left heading 300.
Mopar dude, welcome aboard.
To land on 19 left.
Great to see you. It is, Doug, it is better than the built-in ATC. Thanks, just catching up now.
For now, flighting 300.
We did a fun little departure out of San Jose.
To 12,000.
And we're about good. But yeah, doing pretty well. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming along. I don't want to be at 5,100. I want to be at 5,000.
Number 5 Alpha Mike joined the San Jose 00 and enter radial northbound.
Is that for 5 Alpha Mike? I heard Embraer.
Number 5 Mike, proceed direct Sonol.
Direct Sonol, 5 Alpha Mike. And I don't know, this is where I fail. Sun.
Number 5 Alpha Mike, connect NorCal approach on 133 point, correction 135.1.
Go to NorCal 135.1, number 5 Alpha Mike.
PSA 1832, flighting 090, join the runway 10 right localized.
And what was that? NorCal depart 135.1.
Join 10 right, localized PSA 1832.
Man, lots of good ATC today. This is good.
Facing now, right now. And are you still in the ramp or are you on Tango?
On the ramp.
FedEx 1215, roger. Since the ramp is uncontrolled, I can't do much about it. Just caution the traffic and advise when you're on Tango.
Alright.
NorCal departures, twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike at 5,000.
Alright, just give me one second. Number 5 Alpha Mike, NorCal departure, climb, and maintain. So bye. There you go. Number 5 Alpha Mike, climb, maintain 17,000.
I maintain 17,000, number 5 Alpha Mike.
That's 1302, go ahead.
Alright, and let's go up. Not down, up.
The ATC can only display one frequency, but we can have as many frequencies as we want open. I just have the frequency for Sacramento up, so I can get radio reception out there.
Interesting. So thank you all for coming along, just joining us. We've departed out of San Jose now. We're on our way up to Mammoth Yosemite Airport. Kilo Mike Hotel. We're departing the San Jose, the Bay Area, as they like to call it here. We got Oakland over there, and San Francisco SFO is on the other side, I think.
NorCal departure.
I could be wrong. I don't know this area.
7 San Francisco.
But it's a great night in
Information Delta,
the Western U.S. on VATSIM.
San Diego.
We got lots of handoffs.
NorCal departure.
Lots of departures.
Dealing with aircraft that just spawned up in the air, so stand by.
Roger that. Southwest 101.
So the 2606, you on frequency?
Lots of handoffs, lots of departures. We're going to put back into climb power here. And we're just going to keep that rolling the rest of the time, probably. We're climbing up to 17,000, which is going to be a bit of a hike for us.
2606, how do you hear me?
Which we need to get over the mountains into Mammoth.
Now, I saw you disconnected off the network. Just be careful as you turned into the final there for a little bit.
Hey, Shadowbucks, we're flying in anger. We're
Delta 2606.
It's an expression.
Sorry about that.
We're using this for real. We're using the 414. This is the first time I've flown the 414 on VATSIM. That's all that means. Do you say fuck?
Stand by.
Roger.
So if we're using it in anger, we're actually using it. We're not practicing.
The 459.
So no anger here.
The departure in front of you dropped off and popped.
It's actually going pretty well so far. We haven't crashed, and we've only, you know,
Alright.
we only went Nordo for a little bit.
2606 direct Susie now.
So the 2606, Roger, that's approved as requested. Just make sure you're in that right turn now, direct Susie. Climb, maintain flight level 190 and your radar contact.
190, 2606.
Number 5 Alpha Mike, clear direct Modesto VOR.
Alright, direct Modesto, number 5 Alpha Mike. Home in the nuts, direct Modesto. That's going to be mod. So I'm sure that's just so.
1302 Sacramento wind.
So originally we filed direct Modesto, but I think they just had to climb us out on some procedure to get us out there and then fly out. This part of California, the mount is very mountainous. Not that the other isn't, but we're gonna hit 15,000 foot peaks on our way. But so to get out of the area, I'm sure they had to put us on something, and that's what this departure is for. Or that's what the Snowly departure is for. Basically lets you climb up in that valley, and then depart out. So this is fun. We're climbing up to 17,000. We're testing out our, we're going to test out our 414 hanging off its propeller. We're getting up to 10,000 now. I'm going to actually dial it back to 900 feet per minute or so. Which means it'll take a little bit more than 10 minutes to get up there. And then once we're up at there, we'll be about 10,000 feet above field elevation once we cross the mountains, so it'll be a little bit of an interesting...
2606, squawk 4661.
A little bit of an interesting arrival.
4661 for that.
But we can always, if we don't like what they're doing, we can always cancel IFR. Well, depending on what the weather's like. Looks like they've got... Yeah, they're reporting, I mean, Mammoth's reporting clear skies at the moment, but we'll see.
We're 5 Alpha Mike, contact NOCA approach 133.95.
133.95 for 5 Alpha Mike. Back to 133.95. We can actually crank it back up to 1,000 feet per minute. NorCal departure November 5, Alpha Mike, climbing through 10,500 for 17,000.
Alpha Mike, NorCal, rather.
Lots of fun handoffs. This is good. This has been fun. We got a little SoCal in the morning, or we got a little SoCal on our first flight. We're getting a little NorCal now. But if you're interested in some, I wouldn't say it's an introductory night for SoCal or NorCal, but it is good flying. So thank you all for coming along tonight. Really appreciate everyone showing up and hanging out with us
SoCal citation 179 Romeo Victor.
as we do some fun flights around around the VATSIM network. Testing out our Cessna 414.
Number 179 Romeo Victor, Romeo 12 right.
Which came recommended by a friend of the channel, Chris. And it has not disappointed. It's been a lot of fun. I fly a lot of Cessna 310. I'd still say that's my primary GA, my primary twin. But this one's good, and it feels a lot heavier. It feels bigger. And it is bigger, but so far enjoying it quite a bit. We're on our way. SkyVector quoted me as 43-minute flight, so it'll probably be closer to an hour with the departure and some other stuff. I did see the new Phoenix Mopar dude. I did see that as I logged into Sim Toolkit Pro. As I was starting the stream, we can pull it up. Now, I don't know the developer, I will say. I mean, I know they've done stuff. I don't have any of their stuff, so I can't vouch for it. But let's pull it up. Let's see. I know Phoenix, and I know Phoenix is a tough one because it's got like some tunnels and stuff. There's definitely some elevation. So I'm looking forward to seeing some people try it out. And then I got to get it set up here, though. I don't want that. But is this the one? Yeah. Phoenix Sky Harbor. That's definitely a big one. And it looks like, I mean, that all looks good. I haven't seen anything more than this article. But, you know, as a Southwest fan, as someone who has all the various permutations of Southwest 7.3s, you know, I'm always down for Phoenix. Just lean out a little more. But, I mean, the screenshots look good. It's hard to tell.
Number 509 Golf Radar contact.
Always like a good National Guard.
Altitude 3,500.
But see, this is my problem. I can't... It's hard for me to pay $23 for one airport. That's not, like, my primary airport. So that's the only...
Number 5096 Golf Cutting NorCal approach.
That's the only thing for me, is I just... Same with Tampa. I'll look at it on sale. Definitely. But there's only a couple I would do. That much for. Yeah, definitely. It does open up a lot of new routes. It's a good partner for Vegas. Well, it supplants Vegas kind of in that. Good partner for LA and all that stuff. San Diego. I'm really waiting for San Francisco. That's the one. I want the Flight Beam San Francisco. I still haven't gotten Baltimore. I need to get BWI. Whenever the next big sale is. Complete my DC area. Infinity Stones. I guess if you needed a fifth. I guess you'd need a fourth and a fifth. Man, there isn't really one. I mean, other than that, we've got a pretty complete, pretty complete list. A pretty complete lineup. Again, I've always tended more towards the eastern routes, so Phoenix would be good. If you fly, to fly more western stuff. I sometimes get intimidated by SoCal. LA Center is a center. All right, so we're direct to Modesto. Oh, so that's a beep, but we're getting up to 17,000. This thing's climbing nicely. I mean, this is a plane, you know, the big draw of this plane is that it's pressurized. We can go higher. We can go high and fast, and we can spend some time in the flight levels if we want to. I was kind of expecting a handoff to center, but whatever. Hope I didn't miss a handoff to center. Ooh, I unloaded the flight. Whoops. It's all right. So into Mammoth, we've got basically a choice of an RNAV to runway 27.
Foxtrot Oscar Alpha.
Or an RNAV to runway 27.
010.
Flight heading 010 Oscar Alpha.
We have one 7,000-foot runway. Gives us a choice between...
And 9 runway back, we're level at 15, whenever you can get us up high.
Choice between 09 and 27. 7,000 feet. We've got the main parking area terminal up on the north side.
Number 9 Romeo Victor.
You get a choice between an
135.1.
Choice between an RNAV and an RNAV. And that's it. There's some SIDS, but we're not worried about that. Nickel is that point there. So basically, I think if we end up at nickel at the end, that'll feed nicely into the RNAV, but not that we have to fly that. It'll probably, from looking at the weather, it looks like it should be visual. Or at least visual capable. So up here we can, we're level now, 17,000. We can dial back the speed a little bit, 030. I got 10.6 thousand pounds left. There's that 1,006. I have 400 fuel. I have 400 in both tanks. That's what it's saying.
Charlie 629 NorCal, departure runway 1, left clear takeoff.
I don't understand that one.
They went to left clear for takeoff, Southwest 629.
Let's cruise. Salt Lake City. Yeah, that's the other one. Yeah, Salt Lake City and Minneapolis. I know I know the scenery in Salt Lake City is pretty messed up from the real one. I know they were doing a lot of construction there. And then, yeah, I know nothing about Minneapolis, but it is a good one. It pops up, especially this time of year. It seems like a lot of people are flying to Minneapolis. And then we'll have it pretty good. I mean, we're really rounding out the sim though at this point too. I mean, if you're looking at airports, you're looking at planes. We're really getting there. It's a great time to be a flight simmer. It's like we're gonna ride this layer of clouds.
Approach low, Delta 1121, descending the Stellar 3 arrival.
Delta 1121, NorCal approach, expect ILS for my 1911 approach, San Francisco.
So I wonder what all...
3, correction 29er.
Copy altimeter and 19 left for Delta 1121.
Oh, that's right. I was looking at airspace. What is this around?
Lima, Victor, Foxtrot, Oscar, Alpha, flighting 100, descend and maintain 4,000.
I mean, Mammoth is uncontrolled too.
Maintain 4,000.
So if we like the weather, we can always cancel IFR.
Correction 100, 100.
100 and 4,000 for Oscar.
PSA 1832, text right via Alpha.
We're just about coming up on Modesto now.
Left at 2,400.
Dallas 629 radar contact, climb, maintain flight level 190.
So they're going to send us up to the north.
Victor, Lima, Victor, Foxtrot, Oscar Alpha, flighting 100. Start that right turn immediately.
So we've got about 100 miles now to Nickel. Making a decent ground speed, 241 knots. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So we might make up some time in the air here. Let me get out my E6B app. So we're making 240 ground speed.
Number 5 Mike contact Oakland Center 132.2.
132.2 for 5 Alpha Mike, thanks. 322. Is that right? I just like to check the frequencies. Oakland Center, yep. And how far are we from Modesto now? About 5. We'll say 5 east of Modesto. Oakland Center, November 5, Alpha Mike, 17,005 east of Modesto.
Number 5 Mike contact Oakland Center 132.2.
Oops, help if you hit the button, 132.2.
Flight level 190. Can I climb it?
Delta 459, climb maintain level 350.
Climb maintain level 350, Delta 459.
Number 4 Kilo Charlie, NorCal approach 133.905.
We'll be 10.
395, we'll see you.
Oakland Center, November 5, Alpha Mike, 17,010 east of Modesto.
Number 5 Alpha Mike, Oakland Center, Oakland 2504 is looking for the IFR. If you're on the ground, you can ask somebody else for a clearance on Too Busy Airborne. Alright, we'll call you in the air. No, don't call me in the air. Don't take off. Contact one of the other guys. They'll be able to they'll hook you up with a PDC. Okay.
Unclear, but NorCal's covering a large area, is what he's saying.
After Surfer joined the Waves 1.
So he's saying contact one of the other approach controllers, but it wasn't
2356, descend via
wasn't clear.
It's going to be the Waves 1 United 2056.
Freaky D, I have not. Although I did pick up a freeware, I haven't tried it out. But I did see some stuff about it.
Oakland Center, Walker 612 with you, flight level 360.
Memphis, need a big 7.6, something like
Walker
that.
612, Oakland Center, roger.
Delta 2606, we're going to stop climb at flight level 300 if that's okay with you.
Delta 2606 again?
Flight level 300 for final.
Delta 2606, climb maintain level 290.
290, Delta 2606.
Oh, I got distracted. What did I get distracted by?
2606 reset transponders.
Okay.
For 3255, 3255.
3255, Delta 2606.
So we were traveling at 240 knots ground speed. Which means we're going 240. Yeah, that's close. We need to do what? We're going for 95 miles now?
South 2247, open.
Yeah, go for Southwest 2247.
I thought I forgot to send you a
Should take about a half hour.
You are cleared to descend.
23 minutes.
Yeah,
we're descending via the Edit 1 arrival for Oakland, Southwest 2247.
FedEx 1215, Oakland Center, climb maintain level 330.
I seeing a little... I can't tell if that's ice or not. It might be.
Blue 7, descend and maintain flight level 2.
What's our outside air temperature?
70.
I mean, we're negative... No, we're negative 20 C. We should be okay. So thank you all for cruising with us tonight.
And Blue 7, what is your max forward airspeed?
It's been fun just doing a couple smaller flights on VATSIM. I feel like I tend to put too much on finding that 1.5 hour to 2 hour flight.
Can you give me 300 knots even, or like is it gonna be more like 280?
300, I think I can do that.
That's south of the correction. Blue 7, maintain 280 knots. Delta 2606, reduce speed to 250, turn left heading 070 vectors back to Burgle.
250 knots, and what is the heading?
Heading 070.
070, vectors to Burgle, 2606.
Yeah, 2356, they just gave me your tag, just verify for me the Waves 1 arrival.
Waves 1 arrival.
Yeah, 2356, send via the Waves 1.
Send via Waves 1, United 2056.
JetBlue 2836, just verify you're on the Waves 1.
JetBlue 2836, yes, we're on Waves 1.
JetBlue 2836, roger, reduce speed now to 270 knots and descend via the Waves 1 arrival.
Down to 270 knots, descend via Waves 1 arrival, JetBlue 2836.
Walker 612, reduce speed now to 260, descend via the Waves 1 arrival.
Speed 260 would descend via the Waves 1, Walker 612.
United 2406, NorCal 13395.
13395, 2406.
Alaska 1058, Los Angeles 13555.
13555, Alaska 1058.
Blue 7, maintain 280 knots, contact Los Angeles 135.55.
3555, thanks.
Delta 2606, turn right direct Burgle, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Right direct Burgle, land send 270, Delta 2606.
Center Southwest 629 with you, level 19,000, looking for higher.
Southwest 629, who was that? Oh, there you are, South 629, climb flight level 350.
Headed up to 350, Southwest 629, appreciate it.
United 2406, NorCal 133.905.
Oakland, November 8th, you're in Charlie Alpha is at flight level 238, descending for Monterey. We're not sure if it's really here yet. There was a lot of confusion in SoCal.
Or 1 Charlie Alpha, Oakland Center, descend and maintain flight level... Or to descend and maintain, cross wiggle at 110,250 knots, the Salinas altimeter is 3000.
Salinas. All right. So we are well on our way.
United 2356, NorCal approach 133.905, good day.
3395, United 2356.
We're just about coming up on the mountains now. This is what we had to climb up to avoid.
Contact NorCal 133.905, check in with that speed assignment.
About 70 miles now, 75.
Oakland Center, United 418 with you, request flight level 430.
Sorry, for JetBlue 2836, can I get the frequency one more time?
JetBlue 2836, 3395, let them know you're doing that speed.
Wilco, JetBlue 2836.
Walker 612, descend via the Waves 1 and contact NorCal 133.905.
Over to NorCal, 133.95, Walker 612.
Oakland Center, American 3142, flight level 182, climbing flight level 190.
American 3142, Oakland Center, climb flight level 350.
Flight level 350, American 3142.
Oakland Center, Southwest 2487, flight level 340.
That's 2487, Oakland Center, roger. United 221, descend via the Always to arrival.
Always to arrival, altimeter to 999.
Of course, it's going to get a little higher before it gets lower.
Yeah. American 222, descend via the Stellar 3 arrival.
Left.
Send Stellar 3 arrival, American 222.
Alaska 1089, flight level 190, Sheriff.
Alaska 1089, Oakland Center. Roger, climb flight level 400.
They're pretty sweet. And there's just a lot of them. They'll do some things.
Center, United 418, establish at
I actually like the 430 a little bit better because it's got the different autopilot system.
United 418.
It's just a little bit different, and I like that.
Oakland Center.
But I like these, like this DME indicator. You got the little radar altimeter.
Just passing pointer.
Say again?
It's good stuff.
Just passing Sierra Papa Lima November Tango.
United 418, Oakland Center, roger.
And Doug, we didn't get a photo if that was coming through.
Station November 89, Mike Echo. Couldn't get a hold of LA Center, but it looks like I'm in your airspace now, 430.
Number 89, Mike Echo, radar contact, roger.
Sounds like it's still busy in SoCal. Whew, we had a busy first flight. Basically, we did Van Nuys was staffed up, so we did Van Nuys down to Montgomery, Gibbs, and San Diego.
606, Los Angeles 13555.
And it just took us forever to break in to LA Center. We were basically out over. We departed Van Nuys to the south and ended up over the Pacific before we were really under control. This one's going better.
Foxtrot, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 30 final.
Well, 330 is for Foxtrot.
Oakland Center, Southwest 1361, level, flight level 300.
South 1361, Oakland Center. Roger. Say that one more time for me. Was it just a check on?
Yes, sir.
Roger.
Flying over the Sierra Nevada.
Oakland Center, November 18, 1 Charlie Alpha. Can we get that altitude?
And then Mammoth is going to be at about 7,000 on the other side.
One more time, please.
They're 1 Charlie Alpha, cross wiggle at 11,000.
Our flight plan is going to take us basically straight over Yosemite National Park.
They're 1 Charlie Alpha, contact NorCal approach 133.905.
And our call sign, so I don't forget, is November 5 Alpha Mike. We should be in Oakland the whole time.
Southwest 2487, descend via the Waves 1 arrival.
Descend via the Waves 1, Southwest 2047.
But yeah, so far a pretty sweet airplane. I've enjoyed the 414. So yeah, we got about 50 miles. We've got the furry co-pilot here cheering us on. But so far, so good. Move more fuel than last time. I think I messed up the fuel totalizer somehow, because that's showing I've got like 350 in both tanks. Maybe that's, oh, maybe it's, is it summing these? I don't know. This one's Fly Simware, I think, Mopar dude.
Reset transponder 3211.
3211, American.
Fly Simware. I know they had a beta release that I didn't get. I just got this one this week.
United 418.
Man, we're out over the...
Join the Waves 1 arrival San Francisco. Maintain flight level.
Yeah, it's weird, Doug, but I'm sure it's great.
Maintain flight level 400, United 418.
United 418 after Surfer. Join the Waves 1 arrival.
Waves 1 arrival, United 418.
It's also snowy out here, which I'm, you know, not used to. It's been snowy all over. I did some test flying somewhere else. I think it was back in Mojave. And it was snowy, which is wild. Weather's pretty good, though, today, compared to what it's kind of been from what I've seen.
09 Oakland Center, Roger. American 222, Oakland Center, contact NorCal 133.905.
133.
And this is a much, I don't know, better volume of traffic.
2247U as well, 12, correction 133.
Oh yeah, and I totally forgot about our weather radar. Oh, well, we don't have it on this one.
2247, thanks for the service, good night.
Good night.
And good evening, Oakland Center, American 3138, flight level 330.
American 3138, Oakland Center. Roger.
Oh, maybe. So maybe we're in gallons and it's in pounds up there. Well, no, because this is, I got both over here.
American 3138,
So I'm seeing 700 pounds by this gauge.
Yeah, okay, I see now.
And this is saying 028, which I don't know what that means.
Southwest 1361, descend via the Silicon 6 arrival, runway 12 transition.
So it's just not lining up. And maybe it's because I did it in the air? I don't know.
I would say Silicon 612 transition, Southwest 1361.
But it's fun thing. This is what kind of makes this plane fun, is you have one of these, which is a little bit different.
Delta 459, Los Angeles 3555.
I mean, the whole autopilot setup is a little bit different.
Thank you so much. Southwest 629, Los Angeles Center 13555.
So it's in a lot of ways functionally very similar to the 310, an airplane I know pretty well.
Southwest 629,
But there's a lot of small
Los Angeles 135.
accoutrements that are different, which is kind of nice. 40 miles from Nickel now.
2555 for Southwest 629, next up,
So 629 is 13555.
Out of 3555, 629, sorry about that, see ya.
So we should be, I don't know if we'll be coming downhill soon, but because we kind of have to clear this ridge, and I think once we turn on Nickel, we'll start a kind of dive bomb descent down to 7,000 feet. So we got about 10,000 feet to lose. Even up here. Still making good speed. This is fun. I think you definitely, with the 414, lean a little more into the commercial side of things, more like air taxi and stuff, which is fun. It's almost like a mini King Air. Which I enjoy. Yeah, I probably didn't set it in the beginning, and I bet that's what messed it up. It might be something to do with how it's measuring it. I don't know. I know you're supposed to initialize it in the beginning. So I'm sure it's just off by some factor.
FedEx 1215, contact Los Angeles 135.55.
135.55, FedEx 1215, good day.
I mean, if this holds, if we have good wet, if we have, you know, maintain VFR. Should be good. Yeah, no failure monitor or modeling, which is fine.
Oakland Center, United 418, unable to select the waves 1.
I mean, it's good, and that's kind of why I like the 310, is I can dive into it a little bit more, but...
418, don't know what to tell you. Why are you unable?
We haven't updated our RX apparently.
Okay, what arrivals do you have?
We have Server 3 arrival.
Oakland Center, Southwest 1993, ready for departure, runway 1.
But yeah, it is pretty smooth.
South 1993, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 17 right, 1993.
United 418, roger, proceed, see, after Surfer.
And so now we're kind of, we're getting over the ridge.
Stand by 1 second, I'll give you waypoints, and you should be able to plug it in manually.
We're getting up into the valley here. I think that other airport I was talking about is here. Lee Vining. I've got a fun little scenery installed for it that I was flying the Caribou into.
Oakland Center, climate table 3. Let's go 3-1 or 3-3-0 for direction.
Oh yeah, see there it is. It's just a kind of long private strip with some hangars. It's pretty cool.
United 418, are you able to direct to...
And so here's kind of where I'd expect us to start coming downhill.
Waves, fly heading at 305.
Yeah, Oakland Center, United 418. Hold on 1 second, I'm seeing if I can update the IRAC. Give me 5 minutes.
You probably won't be able to while you're in the sim, but you could try. Let me know if you can. United 418, descend and maintain level 200.
And then our destination's basically up that way, so we're kind of over where we need to be now.
Southwest 2487, contact NorCal approach 133.905.
And the RNAV goes out to Nickel here, and then it'll turn us back in. No.
November 89er Mike Echo.
Doug, you don't need you don't need Navigraph charts.
Pilot's discretion, maintain flight level.
It's not a requirement. I will say that if I was going to do it again, I will definitely renew the AIRAC because that's more helpful for me.
United 418 descend and maintain level 200.
I think that's kind of the hardest thing starting out is if you don't have the up-to-date nav data.
Are you able or are you unable?
That makes everything a lot harder in weird, funky ways. So no, you can just buy that. You don't need the charts for that. I have the charts. I'm torn on it. If you fly a lot internationally, Navigraph charts might be worth it because it's harder to dig up international charts for all the countries. And they now have a world VFR map and stuff. So there's a lot of good stuff there. But if you're just flying in the US, you definitely don't need the charts because all the FAA charts are free and publicly available. So.
179 Romeo Victor.
But I will say the AIRAC stuff is underratedly helpful.
Off to 1089, monitor Unicom.
1089, good night. 666 is with you.
Let's see, can we see the field? It is very snowy up here. And you got the snow line here.
Average cargo, trick hold 6. Climb and maintain, flight level.
They've been having a lot of weather out there.
30 to be a final for LX Los Angeles.
0 Atlanta 666.
Oakland Center, United 2611, flight level 240.
At 2611 Oakland Center, roger. After, describe.
Oakland Center, United 2611, what runway can they expect coming into San Francisco?
It is kind of a perfect day.
I am unaware of the runways in use. That's not my responsibility. You can check the ATIS.
I know they've been having a lot of tough weather. Seems like the last month or two.
They will assign a landing runway.
But yeah, today's been really good. Both SoCal and NorCal, it's been good. Great weather, some clouds, some interest. It's also a little windy. I think we had 11 knots, gusting 19 at San Jose. I don't know what it is at Mammoth.
Center, Southwest 1993, just verifying you do have us.
Let's grab
Southwest,
KMH METAR.
Radar contact, climb safe level 330.
So real world Mammoth is reporting
Maintain flight level 330.
wind 270 at 3 knots, 10 surface mile visibility, broken clouds 6,000, 7,000. Temperature 4, -6, dew point, altimeter 3006.
Arrival, bottom altitude 6,000. Do not descend below 6,000 without air traffic control clearance.
You can just buy the updated database. I don't know if that's the only way you can do it. I think there are more, but I'd say that's very helpful, especially if you're flying big jets. For us, it's not as big a deal in this plane, but if you're flying big jets, airliners a lot,
with 1361 contact NorCal 133.905, good day.
it just helps kind of some of the dumb confusion. Like I don't have the Surfer 4, I have the Surfer 2.
27 at flight level 270.
Spirit Wings 2234 Oakland Center, are you climbing to 300? You level?
Yeah, PW heat is needed. Did I turn it on?
Negative.
I did.
Are you level at 270? Or are you climbing to 30?
Level is just a little turbulent, so it can't stand.
Spirit Wings 2234, mend altitude, climb and maintain level 280. That'll be your final.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, Spirit 2234.
2611, are you here? And 2611, disregard. United 2611, descend via the waves, one arrival.
Descend via the waves, one arrival for United 2611.
Spare Wings 2234, I have an amendment to your clearance and advise ready to copy.
So I mean, yeah, field looks. Let's see when we roll out. I mean, I could maintain VFR here. We're gonna be about 30-40 miles north of the field.
American 71 Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 310.
So I should have called it there and then flew us VFR in, but whatever. So as we round the turn.
22 Foxtrot, contact Los Angeles 135.55.
Hopefully they haven't forgotten about us.
Speedbird 22 Foxtrot, Los Angeles Center, 135.55.
It's not even that he got scolded. That's fine. If you don't have the stuff, you should just say, hey, can I get a vector? He's actually, I mean, the person's doing the right thing, saying, hey, I don't have the updated stuff. But it's just, as a beginner, that adds a layer of complexity that shouldn't really exist, you know? It makes things a little more complicated than they need to be in a way...
2504, turn 30 degrees left.
In a way that isn't really
left, 2504.
real, you know? And that's one thing that I started out without that. I had an old ARAC, and it was just...
Niner Mike Echo.
A lot of small confusions, right? A lot of, I don't see this button in my FMC. And when you get the updated nav data, you have all the right things in the FMC. It's funny how that works out. And it
Speedbird 22 Foxtrot, Oakland Center.
takes that down a little bit. If he doesn't descend us here in the next couple seconds, I'm gonna say I'm gonna cancel IFR.
Speedbird 22 Foxtrot on guard, Oakland Center. Contact Los Angeles Center 135.55. Speedbird 22 Foxtrot 135.55.
There's the airport right there. I think you can see it right there. And we're about 20, so yeah, if he hadn't given us clearance 15 in, I'll cancel IFR.
Spirit Wings 2234, are you ready to copy your amended clearance? United 418, contact NorCal approach 133.905, expedite your descent and do your best to get back on the arrival.
Yeah, it's unnecessary confusion. And it's not confusion about the right stuff. It's not like, how do I follow these procedures? It's
United 418.
What I'm hearing isn't matching what I have in front of me, and it's a friction that, you know, can be avoided.
95. For 5 Alpha Mike, stay approach request.
We've got the field in sight. We can go visual from here.
Air 5 Alpha Mike, cleared visual approach, Mammoth.
Roger, cleared visual approach from Mammoth, 5 Alpha Mike.
United 418, Oakland Center.
United 418 here.
I'm just going to take this off.
And expedite your descent back onto the arrival profile. Contact approach 133.95.
133.95, United 418. Thank you so much.
And then we're going to take runway 27.
Alaska 1309, contact NorCal 3395.
I'm just going to pull up the chart here.
Alaska 1309er. Yeah, contact NorCal approach 133.95.
All right, so let's focus up here.
Spirit 2234, Oakland Center.
As much as I want to do cancel IFR in the ground, or in the air, or on the ground, this frequency.
5 Alpha Mike.
Here we go.
No traffic observed, radar service terminated, change to advisories approved. You can report your cancellation on this frequency. Actually, the 127.905 would be a better one.
Spirit 2234, say again.
Your 5 Alpha Mike, cancel your IFR on this frequency, monitor Unicom.
Roger that, monitor Unicom will cancel IFR this frequency, number 5 Alpha Mike.
Spirit 2234, I have an amendment to your clearance advise, ready to copy.
Okay, so I'm going to actually throw this onto 2. Actually, it's just going to distract.
Flighting 300 vectors.
So we're going to go 122.8. And we might need to do a little circle here to get down. What runway do I want? I want probably 27 based on the 3-knot wind, but it doesn't really matter. So I don't want to pull power too much, just bring it back a little bit as we descend. And we'll make a traffic call. We are about 10 to the... Or we're actually 5 to the northeast. We'll say 5 north. Well, no, 5 west. Mammoth traffic, Twin Cessna 5, Alpha Mike. We're about 5 to the east, setting up for a left downwind, runway 27, Mammoth. And it's days like this where I think I might want pilot edge, but channel's not profitable enough for that yet. But maybe one day. Because pilot edge is good for this kind of stuff, and it filters out some of the VATSIM-isms. Although this has been actually a great experience on VATSIM tonight, just a great overall VATSIM night. We're down about 3,000 AGL now. What did I say the altimeter was? 3006. I wish I would have got altimeter reading. Am I going the wrong way? No, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. If not, we'll just come in this way, but... Because now I'm going 27. Yeah, I might be heading the wrong way. It's fun that I can see the runway, though. That's nice. Yeah, so I'm coming in for 9. Mammoth traffic, Twin Cessna number 5 Alpha Mike. We're actually on a left downwind to land runway 9, Mammoth. Gear down. First notch of flaps. Bring props forward. We'll still lean a little bit for field elevation. We've got some terrain around us. We're looking okay here. Let's start flight recorder. Yeah, let's start a new one. And just avoid this hill here, which is suboptimal for our approach, but that's fine. And we're about 1,000 feet. We're a little high even. Speed's getting a little low now. Let's just add a little power. Power. And we'll descend a bit and call final. This might be more of a hot rod approach than we shot into Montgomery. And we got the field. We got plenty of runway, though. I'm not actually worried about the runway here. Let's keep the speed up. Keep bringing in some flaps. And that's all displaced threshold there, so that's actually good. Mammoth traffic, Twin Cessna 5 Alpha Mike, short final land, runway 9, Mammoth. Not strictly speaking optimal, but that's all right. Got about 100 knots. Bring that back just a skosh. It's a big displaced threshold for something in the middle of nowhere. I wonder why they have that displaced threshold. I mean, there's got to be a reason. Maybe the runway was that long at some point, and I don't know. Or it's actually, honestly, it's probably for the for that hill we passed. Runway 9. This is kind of nice that I can see the runway. I don't know if this is actually fixed from a sim perspective or what. That's good center line. We're a little fast. Just hold it, 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 and down. Might have missed the turnoff. No, we didn't miss the turnoff. We got Alpha 3 up here. Mammoth traffic, Twin Cessna 5, Alpha Mike, clear runway 9, taxi into parking, Mammoth. And then let's call them back and complete this. Oakland Center 132.2.
552, we're about 10 from our good at flight level 300.
SAS 3552, Oakland Center, roger.
Oakland Center, Southwest 6253, crossing 1000.
SAS 6253, Oakland Center, roger. Climb and maintain flight level 310.
Climb and maintain flight level 310, Southwest 6253.
Oakland Center, November 5, Alpha Mike on the Granite Mammoth, cancel IFR, thanks.
5 Alpha Mike, cancel IFR, or IFR cancellation received, good day.
That makes me feel like a pro, I like that. All right, cool. That's good. We're done. Thank you all. Yeah, it's probably terrain from that hill, but they don't have.
Bravo Delta 666 contact.
They don't have any other instrument approaches to it. All the instrument approaches are to 27. So it's honestly probably, you know, either they had an instrument approach into there on the 9s or whatnot, because it's that hill that's causing the displaced threshold. But still, that's a huge. I mean, why pave it all the way out here? You know, it's weird. Like it's like at Midway, you get it because you're, but whatever. It is an interesting airport, and this is a freeware scenery too. So we've actually hit 4 freeware sceneries in 2 flights. So that's pretty awesome. Cool community. Thank you all. Snip, welcome aboard. Yeah, you can see it now. You can see the runway in the snow, which is cool. This is easy. So Cameron, the TDS GTN has 2015 nav data, really? Or 2105 nav data? Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a worthwhile investment if you're at all serious about the VATSIM stuff. The Navigraph charts, I could take or leave. Because I fly mostly in the US, I can get charts pretty easily. But the nav data just smooths out a lot of the hard stuff. So, but, you know, any nav data update should be able to help that. All right, so let's run this back. Let's do a flight replay. Let's disconnect from VATSIM. And do a quick... We'll toss it. We'll close it out on a wing view replay. So I'll say my thank yous now. Thank you all for coming along. I really appreciate everyone coming around and hanging out and supporting the channel. It means the world to me. And yeah, it's fun flying. This was a fun little setup too. I like doing the 2 flights, the 2 short flights. I think sometimes I take too long of a flight. And I mean the ATC was a little hectic, especially in SoCal and in NorCal. We got a lot of handoffs, and it was just a great A+ VATSIM ATC night. Lots of activity, and it was good. Good, a little hectic. It made you think. It made you sweat a little bit, and that's what it's all about. So yeah, thank you all for coming along. Really appreciate it. Hope you all have a great night, and let's play us out with a little bit of a wing view replay here into Mammoth Yosemite International. No, just Mammoth Yosemite Airport. Thanks, y'all. Take it easy.